Hi everyone, Caroline from Thought Farmer here. Today, as I'm sure you've guessed, I'm going to walk you through Thought Farmer's most recent update. And I'm really excited about this release because it addresses one of our most popular feature requests. We are introducing our brand new content review feature. So, like I said, a content review tool has been a popular feature request, but not just from administrators or super admins. The requests have come from pretty much every type of user, and the rationale is nothing if not sound. Keeping content up to date and accurate is hard. Believe me, we hear you. Even maintaining the content on our own intranet can be challenging. Not so much in the beginning, of course. When you launch a new intranet, all of your content is typically new and fresh and clean, but over time that content becomes outdated. Duplicate content starts to creep in, people can't find what they're looking for, or they don't trust the content that they do find. And that's really the essence of the problem. People lose confidence in their intranet. Now, this isn't the first tool that we've launched to help address outdated or inaccurate content. Last year, we launched a content audit report and a sitemap report. And then more recently, we introduced an auto archive feature. And now, with the content review tool, we have everything you need for managing your content effectively. So let's jump in and take a look around. But just a quick heads up first, this feature runs deep, and if I was to dive into all of the details, this video would likely become a feature film. So for now, let's just look at the high points, and if you have any questions, your customer success manager will be on hand to answer them. Once the content review feature has been turned on, which is done via the admin panel, you'll see a new item in your profile dropdown, and that will take you to your content review dashboard. As you can see, the dashboard defaults to the content that has been assigned to me, and at a high level, I can see things like content location, review status, progress, assigned reviewers, and a big finish review button, which is super handy for reviewing content in bulk. We'll talk more about that later. Now, if we select a specific project, I can see details that are a little more specific. The content type, in this case, it's all pages, detailed progress, easily adjustable assignees right from the screen, and the review status. Okay, so let's say you want to create a new review, like setting up a review schedule for the customer success team. Simply click the Create Review button and you're on your way. Now here, from within the slide-in menu, the setup process is very straightforward. You just locate the content or the section that you want to review, choose the start and completion dates, specify how often the content should be reviewed, add reviewers. Content owners are already selected by default, but you can add other individuals or teams. And you can even include a small note. And that's pretty much it. Once the review is set up and the schedule is in place, it will appear on your dashboard. And all reviewers will receive a notification with a link to the relevant section of their site. Now, since I'm a part of the customer success team, in this example, some of the content has been assigned to me to review. And to do that, I have two options. Option number one is for me to use the Mark as Complete button, which is essentially a bulk review option that allows you to review a lot of content at once, sight unseen. While we recommend using this option sparingly, because of course it's always better to actually see the content you are reviewing, this option can be useful when you have a lot of point-in-time content. For example, old project notes that really don't need to be updated. In option number two, I can review content on a page-by-page basis. And as I mentioned, this is usually the preferred method, since it allows you to be absolutely certain that the content you're reviewing is up to date and accurate. That said, I can navigate to those pages using the handy quick link, and once you're there, you will see the Mark as Complete button appearing at the top of the page. You'll also notice that I can actually amend the review options for that page from within the page. This can be useful for pages that are particularly important and that should be reviewed more frequently, or for pages that need to be reviewed by people other than the original assignees. Think of a contract renewal process, which should be reviewed by human resources as well as customer success. And that's pretty much it. Just a few other quick notes. There are certain types of content that are excluded from content reviews by default, such as news posts, calendar events, profiles, and forum topics. And you'll also notice a cool little badge that appears on pages that have been reviewed. Speaking from personal experience here, you would be surprised how gratifying it is to see this on a page that you've just reviewed. Like I said earlier, I have barely scratched the surface of this feature, so please do reach out to your customer success manager with any follow-up questions you may have. Or check out the detailed tutorial video that we have available on our Thought Farmer community site. Aside from that, this release includes a few smaller updates and some bug fixes, but you can find all of the details in the release notes on our community site. That's it for me. I will be checking back in with our next update very soon, and make sure you watch out for it because we'll be introducing one of our most exciting features to date. Thank you so much, and see you next time.